Love to be here. You wouldn't believe that. Look at all my friends. Can we all say hi to Elijah? Am I really the only one? This is not a Time Force.
This is the chance, the power of yellow, a Time Force tribute. That's what we're calling this now. There we go. Deborah, it's your show. What's your show?
Well, hello
there.
This is my show. Well, can we say, first of all, I'm so sad that Aaron Cahill couldn't be here. We need our fearless leader. Don't tell Flo that I said. Shh, that's just between us, right? Girl power? My show.
This is Deborah.
Anyways.
It's nice to meet you. It's good. I'm Steve, by the way. I didn't get a chance to meet you until just now, so it's an absolute pleasure.
My husband's name.
Well, so you should remember it then, hopefully.
Yeah.
For all the right reasons instead of the wrong ones. Excellent.
Okay.
You've got some friends. You ready to not be the only one up here?
Yeah. Oh, I think I know who it is.
Come on in, guys. Come on in.
Oh,
All right, everybody. Please welcome the Green Ranger. And guys,
how you guys all doing?
And also, I don't want to interrupt you too, but please welcome Michael Copa. And ladies and gentlemen, the Red Ranger. From Power Rangers Time Force, please welcome Jason Fawns! Oh my gosh, it is awesome to have you guys here. Everybody, look at this reunion on stage, guys. Jason just got here recently, so they're all seeing each other. This is fantastic, huh?
Where am I right here?
Where do you want to be, buddy? Excellent.
What's up, everybody?
Pretty good. Now, we've got a cool panel for you guys here, and I don't know if we got a chance to talk to you guys. These things that you see on the table in front of you, they want us to play a little game, like a newlywed game. Sort of, if you're up for it. But what I want to do first and most importantly is give you guys a chance to talk to the audience and be a part of it. And I got a couple of quick questions for you, and I'll start with Deborah, sorry Jason, just because she was here first, and we're glad to have you here. So, Time Force was unbelievably 20 years ago.
Years.
How'd that happen? There's a switch on there at the top. That keeps happening to us.
Testing.
I blame it on technology.
Is there a switch? Did I turn it off?
Ken, do we have any of those buttons muted back there?
They're all on.
It's dead.
How exciting! I blame the sun rays.
Did it all go out?
Oh, we're all out. That's fantastic. Ken, if you well, but the most important thing is we've got this time together, and for some reason mine works. So, COVID being what it is, if you want, I'll pass it around.
I know. Well, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Question.
Oh, I forgot. Oh no! 20 years of Time Force. It's amazing. Did you think?
Are we on? We're on now, guys.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good job. Ken back there looking at This is kind of a question for all of you, but did you think that, I mean, even the Power Rangers was already going on for a while, but did you think, hey, in 2021, let's go to Atlanta, do a convention?
No! Are you kidding me? It still blows my mind when we get opportunities like this. I don't do many, but when I do, I'm just on a whole nother level. You guys make my day, you make my weekend. It's the craziest thing. What we get to do, I never would have thought 20 years ago. We struck gold.
You got a good role and a good show and a. I'm not gonna, do it. There's Lightspeed Rangers over there, but one of the most popular seasons, right?
Oh yeah.
You guys are one of the most popular seasons.
Well, not you guys.
I meant you.
What?
Those two are
The most popular season.
Oh man.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Michael, I love what you're doing with your hair. That little.
Oh yeah, I got a little. So I had a.
He was born like that.
I had a little Time Force arrow in here, but it looked like something else, so I stopped doing that. I just kept the arrows.
The effort was made, though. It was pretty cool. So, Kevin. Yeah. Kevin, welcome to you as well. Welcome to all of you guys. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. I got a quick Trip question for you. Trip has become one of those characters that everybody just fell in love with. The alien who has the heart of gold, is a lot of fun, the smart guy, the shy guy, whatever you want to say.
Zybrian.
The Zybrian, that's it. That's what he was. No crystal today, huh? Yeah. But, you gotta hide that, But my question to you was, did your character, when you got the role, did you know what impact you were going to have on the world?
No, I had no idea. It was 20 years ago. I was just a kid. You don't really think that far ahead, and it's just mind blowing that that 20 years later that we're here and look at this room. Oh my God, it's crazy. Thank you guys. I mean, for being such big fans. I mean, it's so awesome. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm glad you guys are here. And by the way, while we're doing it, if any of you have new projects or other projects you want to talk about, feel free to do so, which is awesome.
By the way,
But,
Kevin, I see you as a girl on that green shirt right there.
Oh my God. Remember that. Oh my God.
I remember her.
Oh, they got all of us. Look. Hey. Oh my God. Look at those lips on me.
Yes. I was like
Yummy.
Samuel L. Jackson.
It looks so yummy.
So much fun.
That's awesome.
That is
Remember
really
thrashing the wardrobe? We thrashed the wardrobe.
That was a
So
fun.
much fun. Oh, so much fun.
Awesome. So I kind of want to, we're just getting going on the line here. Mike, tell us anything you want to about your time on, since the show. Since the show.
Since the show? Since
Or
the
on
show?
anything. Well, it's only been 20 years. You've done a lot since then.
Man,
So.
20 years. I mean, yeah, I guess I can give a little since the show thing. Well, since the show, I moved to Orlando right after that. I was signed to Transcon Records, Lou Pearlman, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. I was doing my music thing, which led into the Boys in Motion. Any Boys in Motion? Then my stepfather passed away in 2003. That brought me back to California. I went back to the circuit, got on One Tree Hill. And then I was on that show for a while, and then Bring It On and Scorpion King and all these other things, and then I started producing. So that brought me back home to my hometown, Virginia. I started producing a few projects. I did Affairs of State, Dystopia, and another one. I just won an Emmy last year. Congratulations. Yeah, sitting on my desk at home. I haven't even posted about it yet, but I will soon. And now I just opened up the first ever membership creator space. It's a gym for creators. Start at $50 a month. You can come in. We have now that my LED wall's done, we have an infinite amount of backdrops. Any backdrop you want. If you watch Mandalorian, they filmed on a LED wall, not green screen. I paid 80 grand for a nice LED wall that sits in my studio, and I can create any backdrop you want, baby. We built 22 installations that are all pre-built for your liking, just your experience. And then we also have full photography studios. So you come in, we're going to be opening up in different cities. It's just Copan Studios. You can follow us on Instagram. And we will be bringing out, we'll have mini cons, I call it, at those various locations. So you can meet celebrities and get your content creation done. And because I believe the future is going to be where we're all just content creators and getting our word out there. And you guys can, I've watched people on the other end. I think the guy that has a YouTube channel has like 1 million followers now, subscribers. It's crazy. Like sometimes the fans, you guys can make money online from talking about the things we do, which is so cool. So I want to be one of those people to help you learn how to film yourself and do the same thing I do.
I think that sounds pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. Make sure that when you're promoting, though, you say any award winner raffle coupons. So you make sure you get that in there.
Yeah, Emmy Award.
You win an Emmy, you gotta make sure that that's awesome. And Jason Font, it's a pleasure to have you here. Good man, family man, and Red Ranger. There's a switch on there, hopefully that'll work. Give it up for all of them, but Jason too. Here you go. Now, Jason, as the Red Ranger, you've come back. You've had opportunities to do that. We love seeing you in and out of the fandom. But if you wouldn't mind for just a second talking about that new project you're working on, if you can talk about it.
Well, we were, is this working? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So after, Jason David Frank wanted to create a whole new universe, and he wanted to kind of create content that would grow their fan base. So he partnered with Bat in the Sun. You guys are familiar with Bat in the Sun? Yeah. I think they've got 3-4 million followers now on YouTube, and they've created a lot of great content. And they went in and we did a Kickstarter which went from $100,000 to about 1.5 million. Wow. So after it was all done, we thought, oh wow, we can make a feature film now. So we went in, we just got done filming. It was a 35-day shoot, and we have a few more days left to go. We brought in some really cool, big names for the film, and that we have not announced yet. And he's excited to bring a whole new universe to our fan base, and luckily enough, I'm along for the ride. So we had a lot of fun filming it. You'll know
incredible.
It's going to be
can't
great.
Wait to see it.
Yep, and you'll know in the first 10 minutes this is not Power Rangers.
Good.
Yeah. So it'll be a little bit different.
That's awesome, man.
So we're excited. It's going to be about a year post-production.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're on the way, and we're excited to take a new journey with you guys.
This is kind of where I'll leave this one up to you. We have a game, like a newlywed game we planned for you guys, or we can just do a regular panel and have questions from the audience. So that is up to the four of you if you want to split up into two teams and play a game against each other, or we can do questions.
Yeah, so we can split up into two teams, and then the questions will. You guys want to do a team thing?
You want to split down the line?
There we go.
I know, it seems fun.
Sounds fun.
Hang on, that's just
Okay.
Green, blue.
There we go. You gotta use the red one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can
Check.
use the yellow one and then
Dad, my
highlight
room
in
is
black because you
cold.
can't read it all.
Remember, my room is cold.
Awesome. Yeah, either way. We've got other colors up there too.
You want to cut them?
It's all good. See, I like that. We got two teams here now. Okay, so what they had wanted us to do. What they had wanted us to do was play like a version of the Newlywed Game, which is interesting to see how well you knew each other. Of course, you worked. So, of course, you worked together a long time ago, and hopefully you stay in touch and so on. But that was the idea of it. So we can do that for a couple minutes. But
Wait, Kev, you don't know the Newlywed Game? That's where they'll ask questions, and we have to think we know the answer from
to the other person, it's like, what's Katie's favorite color? All right,
Yeah.
And
You write it down when you can't
Deborah.
communicate. Now you're trying to guess if you know what hers is.
We can do it as characters too if you. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So we're partners?
I guess you two are
In
partners.
crime, just like on
there we
the
go.
show.
Partners in crime fighting, at least for that.
You
So
can ask some very good questions. Michael and I can read each other's minds.
Yes.
there we go. Yeah.
For the trip.
So if you guys raise your hands up with a question and I say and then we'll do team after team, and so someone can say, Jason, what is Michael's favorite X, Y, whatever it is, appropriate.
Yeah.
And so we'll start with that. So if you got questions, raise them up and see if these guys know each other. I saw this little guy with Gold Ranger up first. What's up, buddy? Who do you want to go for? Team green and yellow or team blue and red? What do you like?
Brains and bronze. Team brains and bronze.
Blue and red. You going blue and red? All right, you go first.
I have a question for Jason. What's his favorite ranger?
Okay, let's. You know what? That's fine.
Am I supposed to answer
Michael,
it
what's
like-
Jason's favorite ranger? Yeah.
His favorite ranger is himself.
You don't even have to write that one down.
That would be correct.
That's a good answer. Yeah, that's cool. How about you, man? Like your shirt?
What's yellow's favorite color?
Yeah.
You're a Zybrian. Get that.
I'm gonna go with.
Get it going.
It's obviously not yellow.
Well, I'm not
Am I
gonna
right?
get- I'm
Am
not
I right
gonna
on
get-
that one at least?
What's my favorite color?
Purple.
I do like the Lakers, but that is incorrect.
Gold.
Oh, so that's a point for Jason and Michael if we're keeping score.
You gotta tell us. You gotta tell us the what is the
What's the actual answer?
Oh, it is?
What is your
Actually, if,
blue?
if Mike and
Blue.
Kevin had a baby, that would be my favorite. I'm a teal fan.
Teal. Oh,
I guess we're having a baby tonight.
I'd like to notate for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to notate for the record that Jason Font put a tally mark down. He's keeping very serious.
No way.
Zero, Kevin.
I'll come
Let's
back.
step it up.
Awesome. Let's go right here.
Teal is an
to,
impossible color to guess. I'm sorry.
It's true. It's not the normal choice, but it's a beautiful color.
It is a nice color.
Question for Kevin. What did Deborah take from the set after the series?
What was it?
What did Deborah take from the set after Power Rangers?
What did I do
Oh,
from this?
I know.
What did I
Yeah,
do?
that's it. So if you know,
do now?
go for it.
My heart.
We need some points, so should I just...
Yeah, that was exactly what it was. Check mark, done. It's the nature of the game. Yeah.
Was that...
I don't think you took anything, actually.
Well, this is a trick question.
Allowed to being a different.
She didn't
Are
take
we
anything.
counting things that they told us we can take or things that I stole?
You didn't steal anything. We're obviously not going to win this.
Doesn't know.
All right.
This is good.
Well, see, that's what I want to know. Does debris count?
Was it like crop debris from like a battle or
Yeah.
something?
Is that trash? Does trash count?
It's a good conversation. You should have a cinder block on your table.
Sorry.
That's romantic. Yeah.
I'm a good girl, so...
She was rummaging through the garbage can.
Oh, okay, well, no, so does this really count, like, as far as things that I would... Are we talking about...
This isn't.
things like that?
This is not incredibly serious, by the way. There's not like a
I like to be
Sony or
serious.
something.
I play by the rules.
But yeah.
So, like,
Well, that's why I thought, because I thought you played by the rules.
right,
and
and
that you
I
would've-
think
so
my
good
north
answer,
side of
yeah.
my brain is thinking as far as like being naughty and like feeling. So the answer is no, I did not steal. I just took trash.
Counts. I'm gonna count it. That's good. So point, just because. Yeah. Point right there. I'm gonna come back right over here to West Collins.
Yeah, buddy. Alright, so since we all know Lucas was the race car driver on the show, what kind of car is his actual, it was Michael's favorite car?
More like, what do I drive today or what?
What's your favorite?
Yeah.
I know he drives today, so
Yeah.
he's his favorite car.
If I were to pick one car,
I
I
know.
would pick one car. I'm not like
Hey, stop giving him clues.
Yeah.
10 seconds. I'm just kidding. No rush.
I see you writing answers
I'm
down.
gonna say this would be his favorite car.
We can't read that.
Dr. Font, ladies and gentlemen. No. Yeah, he wrote down Ferrari. Michael, what's the answer?
It's actually a Murcielago.
Oh,
He thought about it. Yeah. Well, that was a good question over there, by the way, Wes. I got one from Trip over here too, though.
I do have a question. In that episode, Undercover Rangers, is it that girl you flirted with? Was she a cyclobot in disguise, or was she a human but unaware?
She was a cyclobot in that.
Yeah, she was
For
like,
real?
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for those.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah, didn't she turn?
gotta watch.
No points for that one. That wasn't
Gotta watch out for
getting
those.
questions. But we'll pass this down. Let's pass this down.
Okay, I'm gonna bend the rules just a little bit.
That's
Don't
what we
freak
did when
out.
Logan is here.
So, all four of you conspire in your own head. Which of the four of you would survive the zombie apocalypse the longest?
That's an easy.
That could have four different answers. I think.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I didn't do it.
I mean, I.
Look at this guy. Don't mess around.
Are we referring to our characters or like our real life?
Who's that? Did you mean the actors or the characters?
Actors.
Yeah, just you guys in real
Oh,
life.
us.
Character-wise, you're super strong, right? You know.
Moms survive everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
You're a real superhero.
Thank you.
Not that you're not, Jason.
I don't know how long I'd last in the zombie apocalypse, to be honest with you.
In a movie, though, you would play a guy who would last a long time. I mean, you have the look of like a Norman Reedus type of.
If you guys want to survive, my Uncle Will in Virginia has an underground shelter. So he's into this
prepared.
like heavy core. Like he's got 2 years of food storage.
Wow.
Like it's like crazy vault full of weapons. So like
Well, we're living in this.
I'm just trying to say, if you really do need a place to survive, come to Norfolk, Virginia. I'll send the coordinates. I know where I'm going.
I love it. I'm going to sneak back over here to Samantha for a question, then I'm going to come back up for you guys. All right, very cool. I like getting to know all of you, so I don't have to. You were in the back of the red.
So, how do you guys feel about it being inspirational to like all these people right here? Like, you guys have been like helpful to a lot of people with your destiny. Yes.
Michael, how does Jason feel about it?
About what?
About being inspiration to everybody.
Oh, how does he feel about it?
Yeah, how does he feel about it?
Oh no, he feels great.
Point for Jason and Mike.
No, he actually, you know, he really is.
You can't answer for yourself, though.
No, he really does. Like speaking on Jason's behalf, he really he takes this to heart. Like more than a lot of people that I see. Like he's really just really endearing and caring to his fans. Like he has like all the toys he's ever been in, like had on his house. He's got a helmet. He's just got all this memorabilia, and he really caters to you guys, and he loves you guys so much. So it's inspired him to keep doing this, and saving comic book shops, saving this, saving things that are related to what we're in, and he really loves being a Power Ranger and being a Time Force Ranger at that.
Awesome. Good one. Very good. Very good. All right, I'm going to take it back to Sid. What's up, Sid?
Hi guys, so this question is for yellow and green. So going back to the newlywed game, I wanted to find out what was one word you would use to describe each other when you first met.
Oh, that's good. There's a potential 2 points out of this, too. I mean, it'd probably be 0 points, but it's a potential 2 points.
Our characters or just us?
Just each other, like when you first met on set. IRL.
I gotta say what he thought of me. Okay, well, oh my god. Well, gosh, I would say, honestly, do you remember always calling me, Debbie, you're so little, even though I was older than you and taller than you. Do you remember that? A little bit, yeah. That's a good point for that. So, do you remember that? Yes. Yay!
Works it out.
I'll answer. Mine was joyful and observant.
Not bad.
Point for me.
I just feel like you've been thinking about that a lot more.
No, I'm just like, I always like pay attention to people. But when I first met Kevin, he has these eagle eyes. You ever watch him? He just watches you like from far away.
Even when you're laughing, it's behind your eyes. It's all there.
So what did you think of me?
Joyful.
Oh.
You were so joyful. When I first met
Is that true?
This on?
Yeah.
Is that true? Point.
Okay, do we get 2 points then?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Jason, how many do you have?
I got a couple questions I think would be a cool one to see if.
I like that. Jason.
All right, here's what.
Yeah, my bad.
So I wrote some questions down, which I think would be cool to know if we knew this of each other. What each of our favorite episode was. Who's our favorite Power Ranger not in the Time Force, other Rangers, and what season do we like besides Time Force? Oh. And I wonder how well we would know each other for that.
There were others.
Man, it sounds like
I don't even need to.
Jason, I've never heard those questions in a panel before.
But do I know yours?
Probably if you've been in a panel. But either way, let's do that one. Let's see.
I know I could probably guess that one.
Let's start with that. Yeah, Jason, what's Michael's favorite episode?
I think Michael's favorite episode is, I think he can surprise you. It's gonna be Movie Madness, but you did one with that when you were racing with that. Me,
Dash.
Yeah,
Get out there.
Did you ever see the little boy or little girl?
Yes.
Yes.
That's my second favorite.
Okay, so Movie Madness would be safe.
That's it.
All right, Michael's favorite Ranger, not in the Time Force season. I'm gonna go original, and I'm gonna say your favorite Ranger would have been. It's probably JDF. I'm gonna say JDF. Yep. Oh, okay, JDF. Favorite season, not Time Force. I guess you're going to use just Mighty Morphin then. Yeah. Okay. Mighty Morphin. All right, so maybe I do.
Wow. Nice work, Jason.
All right, let's see if you know.
Let's see.
Let's see if
Either
you
one
guys
of you
know.
can be the one who asks the other one.
Okay.
Oh, and then we got to ask
Want me
Michael
to
for me.
try?
We'll get you in a minute. Yeah, don't worry.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna.
What is Deb's?
Okay.
What is Kevin Deb's?
Okay.
Kevin's favorite episode.
I think, I know Movie Madness, we all agree that was like our favorite. But if I could pick something besides that, I would say Uniquely Trip. That was such a cute episode. It was my favorite, shoot. So I would say that was, I loved that one. Yeah! Okay. And then favorite.
Who's his favorite Power Ranger? Not any of us.
Okay.
Not in the time.
Well, season-wise, I want to say Mighty Morphin. And I
Okay.
would have to say JDF.
Yeah.
True.
Woo!
But Kevin, what's the first thing? Green or white or red or black? Which do you like? What's that? Green at the time. Classic. Going back to the OG. Yeah.
All right, now you got to know Deb's though.
Yeah, see if it converts, yeah.
Okay, Deb's favorite episode.
Movie Madness.
What would be the alternate though? What would be the alternate?
Because Movie Madness is kind of weird. Yeah.
The time one. The time
Okay,
one.
wait, get the timer and think going.
It has been 20 years. To be fair, I don't remember breakfast.
And he's had 2 kids, so he's
His life's a little different now.
You know, it's
Get lack of sleep.
honestly, I mean, I would be like, yeah, all of our episodes.
No, you were Mighty Morphin.
Yeah, oh,
Well, I mean,
yeah, that would be correct. That would be correct. But as far as favorite episode for mine, I would say, gosh, what is that one called? I know this. Full Exposure.
That's
The camera.
Yeah, I loved doing that one. That's like one of my favorite episodes, like personally.
That was neat too because it dealt with something the Rangers didn't really do. A news person caught the
100%.
Rangers. And
Like that was
this was
cool.
its own
I was
thing.
like,
Fake
news.
news.
Hasn't been done yet.
Like all the special effects, that elevator scene. Oh man, it was so much fun. But
Remember the guy who was taking pictures? He was going to expose us.
yeah,
Deb and him.
that was so much fun. I loved that episode. But favorite. Okay, so you were right about Mighty Morphin, but which one?
Which Ranger?
Kimberly.
You know, I can, you know.
Walter.
Well, okay. Well, I can take all those boxes because I love them. They're all fabulous. But I would have to go with Trini. And there were so many yellows that have followed her. Like, I would have to say Trini.
Nice. Oh, look, and he's got a picture of me right there.
Aww.
With us since 2001, there was an episode dedicated to her.
Circuit Unsure was dedicated to her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta do Jace. Little side note, real quick.
Jason, sorry, I forgot about you.
I did finish my Lucas TV series, and my wife is actually playing a descendant of Trini. So that's a little Easter egg.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "What are you talking about? This is a bombshell."
I know. I haven't really. You'll see when it's out. Favorite episode. Man, I think I would say, obviously it was Movie Madness is all of our favorites. But I would say outside of that,
Did there a stream date?
no. I think I would say it was the end of time, the last episode. Yeah. Because, yeah.
See, yeah, you and Dan had some scenes in that were different than any other two.
It really
Power Rangers too.
showcased his acting ability on both sides, which is really awesome.
Yeah, I just thought it was so neat. You came out there, you had the Morphin, and it was like the end. You're like, look at this, we're Power Rangers, Eric, and it's like this is a moment, you know? Chills, right?
Yeah.
Chills. That's
I always
cool.
loved that. I always thought that was a great scene.
And then favorite season, he wasn't really a big Power Ranger fan before he got it, because we had to educate me and Kevin. We're like, dude, Mighty Morphin. Duh.
I remember Jason JDF came to set, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he was like, okay. Me and Kevin like went off set just to take a picture with him. But yeah, I would say your favorite season is Mighty Morphin, and then I would have to say JDF though, right? Yeah, okay. Is your favorite Ranger?
But like I said, these guys, it's so funny because these guys grew up watching the show, and I was, I mean, 8, 9 years older than you guys.
Yeah.
And with the time, I was very familiar with the show. I was very excited to work as an actor, but I didn't know that how big it would become.
Yeah.
I had no idea these guys were like, you know, and I was like,
Well, when we were on it, we were explaining, we were like, well, we were excited, but we were still like, dude, we're like the 8th, 9th season. Like, we were kind of like telling Jason, like, no one's gonna care. Like, we're not Mighty Morphin. Literally, no, remember, because I was like,
your mindset. I understand.
No, I did. I was like,
We're
it's like being in like Bring It On 20. You know, what I mean, it's just no one cares anymore. But that's what I thought until this. You know.
Not too shabby. We've got a few more hands up. Deborah, how many points do you guys have down there?
I have 4.
26.
We have 500.
Am I not doing this right? Do I have more than 4?
They have 10, so you have.
I have, okay, we have 11.
Let's start right here. Let's start.
Well, I can't because Jason stole my question.
What was the question?
It was a good one, though.
It was going to be, could you figure out and their favorite episode from Time Force?
That exposure one.
Good job.
What was
Thank
the
you.
English?
That's it, yeah. Full exposure, yeah. That was a good one. We got time for a couple more questions. Tim, let's do you, and then I'll come back over this way.
For Kevin and Deborah, I would like to ask them for the game we're playing. What is, for her to answer about Kevin, what is Kevin's favorite movie actor?
Your face said it all. You read them like a book, don't you?
Do you have one
Do
in
you
your
watch
mind
movies?
right now? Can you send it to me? Like, send it to me. We won't go. Come on. I don't know what to do.
Type it into your phone. Just send it there.
Oh, there's my text. Oh gosh, I'm gonna just have to guess. Well, can I ask you questions? Does that count?
It's
Can
like
we narrow
20
it down?
questions.
Is it a male or a female? Oh wait, sorry. Oh, is he Generation X or is he I'm good at this. I gotta narrow it down. Do you have it in your mind? Oh, there goes the timer. Okay.
Give it up for Jason and Michael, our winners. No, give it
It's hard to say.
Yeah, it is.
There are so many fine actors out there.
I know. Oh, so you don't even have one in set. I won. Yeah, I honestly, I wouldn't know.
I would
Top, oh gosh.
I was thinking Chapter Champ.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
After what he did to Movie Mask, that guy.
Yeah, I know. Frankie, what's his name? Frankie J. That was a good one. Oh, Frankie J.
Hello?
Jason's question's for you after this. Go ahead. Keep going. Give yourself a point. Give yourself a point.
Thanks for the patronism.
It's hard to ask that question now because there's so many amazing actors out there.
Of so many different genres. It depends on the kind of movie. It depends on the kind of show.
That's a good question.
It's got a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Jason, this question's for you specifically.
Michael, what was Jason's favorite weapon?
I think
In the show.
I think his favorite weapon was not just a weapon. It was when he got that super suit thing, that battery. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that was his favorite weapon.
I did feel a little bad for that guy in the
Super font.
with all the stuff on, but
It was super fun.
You got you and then Dan had one with the rollerblades. I guess it's right.
We got another one.
Oh no! Look at that. Points all around. I'm gonna come. Let's go to this corner here.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
This question is for Kevin. If you guys were gonna be a new Power Ranger team, and then it has to be based on an animal, what sort of animal would Deborah be based off of?
Oh, that's a neat question. Dad would be based off of a puppy.
Yes, that is correct.
I see her more as a cat, like a little.
I was thinking bear.
Bear.
Yes.
He's a puppy heart.
That's so funny. Oh, no, I feel you.
I'm straight up lying all the way.
You know what? Mikey, I have to say, I was honestly thinking lion. Honestly, being honest, but puppy, I'll take it.
Go ahead, put the point down there.
Kevin would be a puppy. He would be a Jack Russell Terrier. He'd be like, hey, what's up?
Let's try to get a couple more questions in. We're going to wrap the game. We've got, let's do 3 more questions. We'll do here, and then we'll decide.
Hello. Time Force has been my favorite season. So I have a question for this team over here. Since Deborah mentioned Lakers, try to figure out her favorite player.
That is correct. Oh, wait. Go back. I cried so hard. I cried so hard. So yes. I'm gonna go with Kobe Bryant.
I knew it.
Yeah.
There it is. Give it up for Kobe Bryant. Oh, man. Good job. And points for Team Green and Yellow. All right, let's go right here, man.
I like your shirt. So I have a very important question for Kevin. Have you ever dropped a pizza?
It was the night, I swear.
It was that night.
No.
Sure it was.
Never.
Trip. Yeah.
Never.
That's why your name was Trip.
I love food. So I you know.
Deborah, was that true? If so, you get a point.
Oh, was that?
Has Trip ever dropped a pizza?
Has he ever dropped a pizza?
Kevin ever dropped.
Oh, I would say no. He's way too focused.
Perfect.
So did you already answer that? I'm sorry, I should have. We gotta get it together.
We were having our own conversation. That's fine. That's all
I was
good.
like somewhere else.
Give yourself a point. That's
Okay,
fine.
I am. I'm going
Very good. This is going to be our very last question for this part of the game, you guys. And then we're going to tally it up and see what's up. So, let's I'll go to you, but he hasn't done one yet. Let's go right here in the Dino Fury, guys.
How many pranks were pulled for teammates?
3,000.
Too many.
Too many?
3,000 of them done by Fawn. The rest, the other 200 by us.
I never pulled pranks. I would say between Font and Copon all the time.
Font's famous one. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. What is it?
Hey, Mike, sit over here on my lap.
Good times,
It's actually true.
My goodness. Do you have one for the game? You want to do one for the game?
And I have one for it's one for Michael. Do you think Juan was ever jealous of the original Red?
Original Red? No, with Alex.
Oh, Alex. You mean Alex? Yeah.
With Alex?
Was Wes jealous of Alex, or was
Was Wes jealous? No. I think Wes was upset that he couldn't be with Jen. So I think he was definitely jealous of Alex for sure.
Is that true, Jack? So was Alex Wes jealous of Alex? Either?
I think so, because ultimately he never felt he could fully win Jen's affection. He had it, but ultimately she left. So
His own confidence in that. She had to go after her own time.
Yep.
You know.
He hated his great-great-grandson.
You know, that's happened to me 3 times. It's weird, you know, but that's cool. All right, guys, let's see. What do we got here? Let's take a look at our final scores for this portion of the game right here. So, Deborah, how many points do you
Can I
and Kevin
add some
have?
of their points on team one?
12 points on this side. 12 points on this side. Jason, what do we have? I feel like I'm missing. Oh my God.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
getting
gee.
Aaron on FaceTime. Can we do that?
Not gonna
Here,
share that
yeah,
with you.
then the cucumbers.
So you have 12 on there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You can't just make up points. You have 12? Okay, they have 13. No, we have 14.
No, I think it's a tie.
I think it's a tie too, because that's the way we're gonna play, right? So it's cool. Now we've got, I think, a couple of more minutes here because I don't want us to leave yet. But it's actually just about time to wrap up this.
Yeah, we want to share this.
Anybody got a final thought? A final thought?
Hold on, one more funny thing, because one day one day I'm on the toilet and doing the number 2, and Jason takes a picture of me over the thing, so he has blackmail footage.
Is that picture?
And if I don't text him back within 5 minutes, he sends me this picture. He says, if you don't text me back, this is going out to the public.
Is that picture from 20 years ago? And you still have it on your phone?
No, that's about.
This was San Diego Comic-Con, and then he was in the bathroom.
Last week.
My phone over.
Awesome, guys.
This was about 7 years
He has a
ago.
nice picture of himself right there with the flyers.
That's amazing.
See what I have to deal with?
Yeah. You put up with it, but obviously you guys are a great cast and a great family. Please give it up for the cast of Power Rangers.
Guys, we will be back at our tables, so please come say hello. I just got here a few minutes ago, and I'm sure you've met these guys, but we'll be back over there with more questions for sure.